Ralph Waldo Emerson once described the stars as a perpetual presence of the sublime. Now one of Emerson's descendants is bringing that love of the outdoors to life in a new walking play called Nature. And he's staging it in a quite fitting landscape. In a preview of this week's Open Studio, arts editor Jared Bowen has more.
We call upon the spirit of nature. Hallowed be thy name.
At the Old Manse in Concord, a trustees of reservation site, you'll find Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau are as they were.
I'm Henry Thoreau. You spoke at my graduation.
This is Nature, a so-called walking play that invites patrons to follow along as the famed 19th century thinkers, writers, and friends hash out their philosophies about the evolving world and humankind's relation to it.
Emerson immediately recognized that Thoreau was an intellectual equal, and while he was 14 years older than Thoreau, he saw the brilliance of this young man, and that relationship grew.
But here they come!
8 years past.
How many trails these men have trod!
Sharing each their inner lives
Of death and joy!
of love and God.
So let us greet these kindred spirits on the shores of Walden Pond!
Concord native Tyson Forbes is a co-creator of Nature. Until now, it's been staged throughout the Midwest where he lives. Here, though, the play comes home. It was at the Old Manse, in this room, where Emerson wrote his famed nature essays.
This is not a historical piece. This is ideas and philosophies speaking to each other, and it felt like it belongs here.
It is even more poignant to Forbes, given that he is an Emerson direct descendant who bears a striking, if not disconcerting, resemblance to his forefather.
And here I am, sixth generation.
So that makes you the great, how is it?
The great, great, great grandson, and we are sitting in my great, 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 great grandfather's house, William Emerson, who was Ralph Waldo Emerson's grandfather.
It feels like this place is completely supporting and in tune with what we're trying to do here.
Markel Kiefer is the director and co-writer of Nature. The play's intention, she says, is to echo the calls of Emerson and Thoreau, to get people outdoors with fresh eyes.
The biggest message is to immerse yourself in nature and to connect with nature and take care of nature and have a personal, dynamic, individual relationship with nature.
But I think your real ancestor is the American chestnut. Yeah, that tiny, sweet fruit with its massive armored husk.
The show is at once a rousing celebration of collaboration and a tale of clashing transcendentalist titans torn over the inception of industry in America.
There are locomotives and industries and empires in this world, whether you accept them or not. And I will walk among them and make my mark, not hide among the willows.
And nature is a character here. On the day we visited, it settled over Concord with a misty moodiness.
We intentionally open to the environment, open to nature, and that, coincidentally is when she really speaks to us the most.
How?
Just a subtle breeze in moments when the whole cast is kind of opening up to this space. Suddenly leaves start falling or there's a breeze unexpectedly in exactly the moment that we would hope.
All at a moment when history is very viscerally at play. Jared Bowen, WGBH News.
If you'd like to see Nature at the Old Manse that's going on through this weekend, the final show is Sunday, October 1st. You can get more information at tigerlion.org. And you can find out more from Jared Bowen about what's going on in the arts world on Open Studio Friday at 9.